Yo! Get my mic in a bit here. Alright, so the stream is all messed up because I deleted my whole downloads folder by accident. So I need to find these assets again. But I hope that fixed for next stream. This is a bit of a spontaneous one, but we are covering the final open season, like open league game of the King of Catan Premier League season. So should be pretty cool. We do have multiple playoff implications here, and I'm actually going to get that up for you guys as well. Got Road Dogg on the line. Some co-commentary.
What up, dog?
Yo, Road Dogg. How you doing, man?
Dude, I thought there was like a 95% chance Harv wasn't going to show up for this game. So I woke up because I wanted to play Donnie. But here we are.
Here we are. Okay, you got the board up?
Nope.
Yeah. So we have got a first pick from Cool Duel. So Cool Duel and Harv are actually playing to avoid relegation. Donnie is playing for a spot in the finals, or he needs his 6 points. And Chapa is playing to earn a spot in the semis, but he doesn't have it yet. He needs to win.
Oh shit. So Donnie needs 6 points. Choppa needs a win.
Actually, Donnie needs 4. But if he gets 6, he becomes top seed.
Harv's out, right?
Yeah, Harv and Cool Duel are both out, but if they, depending on how they do, they might save themselves from relegation.
Oh, okay.
Which is massive. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Everyone has a reason to win here. Yeah. So first pick from Cool Duel here, taking that solo 8 wheat when the 6 is probably going to end up shared. Seems quite nice. The brick's good. A little brick board, 3-1 action. Bit of a funky board. Would you have considered anything else?
Yeah, I like both those picks. Like both those picks, Dav. Donnie's making a good pick here.
Nice. It's 5-8-10 from Donald. On the 10 or okay. I mean, it looks like he wants that 3-4.
Oh, Donald's got one thing on his mind, Dav.
Yeah.
It's that sweet 6-11-12. He's gonna be cooking.
3 hours later.
I think my boy Harvey here is gonna really show us how it's done.
Okay. Personally, I'm really liking the 6-9-3 here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do a little 6-9-3, 6-5-11 action.
That would be crazy.
He probably won't get that though.
No.
That might be a little too overpowered. It's unfortunate that the sheet port's in such an ass location.
Yeah, and I'm wondering what, if Harv goes 6-9-3 here, what do you think that Chapa can look at? There are some options here.
If he takes 6-9-3, Chapa will probably do like he'll probably do like 8-3-4, 9-4-11 up or something like that. It seems like a Chapa setup.
Okay. There is some 5-9-10 potential wood. I was thinking of the 5-9-10 with the 6-3-11 like onto the wheat port with the 4-11 wood there. Could be an interesting game.
Yeah, it's really slow. Yeah. I think it's pretty bad actually.
Yeah, it seems like.
What are you gonna do with all that? What are you gonna do with all that sheep?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 9-4-11 seems good, and there's definitely going to be some space somewhere. I mean, getting 10-9-2 would be massive on this board. Just for
that's why I think 9-4-11 up might have some real estate equity in the middle of the board right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guarantee you, over under the timer on the clock where Harv makes this pick, 3 seconds. I'm taking the under.
Okay. Cool. All right, so Donnie actually, I mean, to lock finals, Donnie needs 4 points, which should be fine.
It would be pretty funny if he didn't get it, though.
It would be pretty funny. That would be a very Donnie moment.
Oh, what a line. Called it.
Oh, wow. Literally. Yeah, wow. It really was less than 3 seconds. What's going on, Death God?
Harv, we could have done that for you 2 minutes ago, man.
I'm curious, why did you think that Harv was going to take so long to make that pick? What led you in that direction?
Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just know, and I just put myself in the shoes of Harvey Allen right there, and I knew it was going to be a last-second choice. But he made he made the good pick, Dev.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
He made the good pick.
He did. No, Chapo really does have options. I mean, I think a less
you want to hear a frisky and fun setup right here, Dev?
Okay.
6'5", 9'4",
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to come up, so I'm going to dot that out on the board here. Yeah, that could be interesting. Actually, I mean, you could put 9-4-11 up. There is a world where 9-4-11 can build down to the 8-3 on the left there, but it's probably not worth it over the 10-9-2.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a less principled player than Chapo might attempt to play a heavy wheat port game here. Like, it doesn't seem necessary. I mean, kind of get everything.
I think there's a pretty solid chance that our boy Cool Duel is going to end up with the 5-9-10 here. It's pretty. Nobody. It's not really appealing to anybody else, unless Choppa takes it with like the 6-3-11, like you mentioned. But I think that's ass.
Yeah, I don't think it's very good. Yes. With Road Dog, Premier League champion. Road Dog.
Oh yeah. Should I come back and play in the Premier League next year, Dev, or next season?
Yeah, man, that would be fun. I was almost last season the PCL, so I might get relegated to out of King of Catan.
We need to make a new league, the Unproven Competitors League.
Yeah, that would be good.
For blokes like you.
Thank you. Everyone needs a place to be.
All right. Over under on the timer on this placement. I'm doing 3 seconds again, but we're taking the over. We're taking the over.
Interesting. Robin saying, can you greed it 4-6-11 or 4-5-11? 4-6-11? 6-3-11, 4-5-11. Left.
That's really greedy.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Oh, okay.
What a call.
Is he actually doing it? He might actually be doing it.
What? 4-5-11?
No, I meant like 9-5-10 with this spot. But yeah, 4-5-11 could happen too.
That would be disappointing to me.
If he actually went for it.
I mean, it could win. Like it's like it could win, but like just probably not.
9-4-11 still works here as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's more of a spot. But then you leave our boy Harvey the 6-5-11, which is what I said. That's that would be some Flavor City for Harv right there.
That's bonkers, and you would get the 6-12.
Some chef in the kitchen. Yeah, because see, it's actually good for him because he can go to that sweet juicy 6-2.
Yeah.
Port his worthless sheep away.
Yeah, I mean, by going to the 6-2 and then the 6-12, he will get 4 cards up every 6. Pretty insane.
Yes, this is gonna be good for our boy Harvey Allen here.
Yeah, says the unbiased commentator.
Hey, I am unbiased. These are all my boys.
Okay, fair enough. We do have a channel favorite. Donald Fung puts the fung in fungus. Plays it out with make visa proposal. Okay. You mean this 4-5-11? Okay, so then Harv would. Well, what does Harv take then in that case? 8-4-3 or 10-3-11? I mean,
What?
if
What?
Chapa takes 4-5-11 here, what does Harv actually
Oh
take?
yeah.
Right.
I mean, is it crazy to say you go? No, no, no. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We're gonna say
I was gonna
6-5 or
say.
what?
I was gonna say 5, 9, 10 right and pick up the 6-5
Oh,
if he doesn't point that way. But
that is
that's insane.
that is
That's
insane.
really really bad.
That's gross.
Um,
So I think it's
yeah,
between 8-4-3 and 10-3-11.
yeah,
Maybe even
yeah.
6-5,
It's
but
probably 8-4-3. It's just that wheat situation isn't what get you excited in the morning. You know,
yeah. Yeah. Well,
only
let's place
three.
this. Let's see then if this works out for Chapa in that case. So then Donnie would. I mean, with this setup, I don't even know what Donnie would take. Like 10-3-11 maybe then, or 5. I don't know. 6-5 or 10-3-11
Yeah,
probably.
6-5 is interesting because
Yeah.
like you could go 6-5 down and leave that whole middle and be like, well, Mister Duel, like you've got the world's your oyster here in the middle of the board. Oh my
Oh
God, he did it!
wow, he did it! Holy shit!
Oh, things just got interesting.
That's very very interesting. I like that. Nice, Robin. Robin did just get back from Swedish nationals, made it to semis. I believe a friend of his
Yes,
actually did bring the national title home for the second time. Pretty cool.
that is crazy. People who like win those twice are built different.
Yeah, Robin actually made the comment of he won again. I don't think he's that good though.
Hey,
He did the damn thing.
Robin, you need to put some respect on his name.
Robin's too wacky. He's such a tactical beast. Yeah,
I think we
4-5-11.
need a new. I think we need a new defeated Robin and loser Robin. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
He's champion in all our hearts.
Okay, this could work. So yeah, does 10-9-11 actually get picked? I think Cooldoll could take it. To be honest, he might not, but he could.
No, there's literally no way that that Choppa picks that spot up unless Donnie goes 6-5 and Cooldoll goes 5, 9, 10. I just don't think that's gonna happen though.
Yeah, it is. But
So
this will be a road game for Chapa. Actually, he's going on that 4-11. It's going to be coordinated fours in a nice position to play road.
he could have a legit shot at getting like the 10-9-2 though still if he if his
I think
if his
whatever is
rolls
open,
hit.
he has the best chance to get. Be it 6-5, 5-9-10, 10-9-2. You'll have a decent shot.
If Harv goes 8-3-4, I think he has a decent shot at picking up the 10-9-2 as well if it's there.
Yeah. This dot feature is
Like
available.
they both wouldn't have great road production.
Any viewer and player, yes.
And like
Hello, Wise.
The 8-3-4 is just so gross for Harv if he doesn't get the 10-9-2 because you just produce nothing but sheep.
Yeah, it's I wonder then. Yeah, maybe 6-5-11 was the pick in third.
Maybe you go 10-3. Maybe you go like 10-3-11.
Yeah, I wondered about 10-3-11.
10-3-11 left. That might be a better play, to be honest.
Probably forces Donnie into 8-4-3, and then Gouldle will take 5-9-10.
Yeah, he'll probably take that over. I mean, maybe though, because he could always road back to 5-9-10.
I mean, my expectation is that whatever spot. Okay, Harv does take it. I think whatever is open for Chapa here, he's just going to race for it. I think if the 6-5 is open, I don't know if he would go for it first before the wheat put, but it's probably the only other decent expansion that he will have if the middle gets locked up.
Yeah.
And 3-11 also worth going for if 10-9-2 happens. Yeah, okay, half points left here. Wow, ambitious. So, well, if the 10-9-11 doesn't get picked, this guarantees Harv a 3-hex almost. I mean, at least a good shot to get it.
Bro, what if Choppa gets the 10-9-11? then he gets double fucked.
Oh my god, if Harv gets double plowed here, that would be really funny.
That's just not gonna happen. Like this is a world that we aren't gonna be able to live in. We need to stop theorizing about it. Donnie is gonna take the 10-3-11 and point left. Actually, that I don't know what the fuck Donnie's gonna do. That guy has a mind of his own.
That's very true.
He can do some crazy shit.
But
But
he does have a mind of his own. That's always been the case. He's a wild one. Maybe they're making a deal in VC. I wanna tune in real quick.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
We can't give in to his like placement table talk here because then he gets the world if like he convinces you.
Table talk is crazy.
Yeah, 3, 10, 11, right? It's just like way too much production for him.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is we're all like kind of trapped onto a corner of the board.
Yeah.
I mean, I admit it's a good setup. Like that goes without saying. But I don't
yeah,
think
I'll
it's
be honest,
unstoppable.
Donnie, you gotta take this 9-5-10.
Yeah.
Or at
I
least
did not think
6-5.
5, 9, 10. I did not think 5, 9, 10 would go back to the first. That'd be insanity.
or at least a 6-5, I think probably. But like 10-3-11, it's nice, but
I think 6-5 is much worse than I think 10-5-9 is much worse.
I mean the problem with 10-5-9 for me is that like I would need people to give me both wood and wheat, which is asking a lot.
we have
Yeah, I don't think I
wood,
could guarantee you
and
that because
Chopper
I'd be
has-
also pushing for wood.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna have wood, and Chop's gonna have wheat, but like we're kind of like I left it there so you can kind of take it because then he's gonna take 6-5.
He's
I
wild,
think,
man.
I think to be fair and not,
Harv is
and
gonna
not
get
own
forked by
all
someone.
3 of our games, I just take the 6-5 here. If I take 10-3-11, which works for me,
I
it
think-
bones our game. So,
But I think 10-5-9 is even better. I'm just saying I think 10-5-9 is even better for him because he has basically a full road complete setup with.
all right, it's fine. We just block his
I'm
10
not
or
gonna-
and he's
Yeah,
shut
just
down.
block me. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why the stream looks like this, it's because I deleted my whole download
No, I
folder
don't
by
even know where
accident,
to point
so I
this
need to
road.
find all the assets again. But
Definitely
it
not
is what
left.
it is.
They're all terrible.
Game is game.
They're
Oh my
all
god, I can't
terrible.
believe. Harv, sorry man, I fucked up. I shouldn't have left 5, 9, 10 for cool. Jesus Christ.
Wood port is
I-
useless for me.
I didn't think it was a very good spot.
because you did
so-
that. I was like, bro, like, and then because of that, that makes me. make a
I
decision.
guess I point
So,
towards a
like,
12 desert. I don't know. This is so bad.
Dwight
I-
point
I-
right
before-
on
I had a-
5, 9, 10.
Yeah,
and
I-
shifted
I-
over
Mm-hmm.
Austin, and I was like, when you did that, I was like, fuck, I really have to make a choice here. If there's some way that I knew that the 6-5 would get taken, but I just I don't know. This
Yeah, I
is
Chapter
think-
gets written 11, Harv is just
not
47.
for me either. But I may have
Harv,
highly over.
Harv, I do think you probably have to go 6-5, but it's
That was
it's
pretty
tough. It's fine. Well, like again, Kudo's setup is actually stoppable as long as we get the robber on him.
All right, the robber's on you then, Donnie. Make sure you block it. You block the 10.
Yeah.
No weird shenanigans of like, oh, Harv, Austin, you have a card I want, so I'm taking it.
Was das für ein? Tschüss.
Well, the scenario that I said would never exist has occurred.
Good old theorizing. Yeah, well, here begins the ultimate race for the middle of the board between Chapper and Harv. Chapper, who needs to win, and Harv, who I think is just sunk cost fallacy. Like, he's committed so much to this play already.
But like, dude, if Harv gets both those spots,
There's
he a
no way.
genius?
There's no way. It's
Is he
literally
genius?
impossible, dude. I swear to God, it's impossible.
I mean, if the 3 starts cooking here,
No. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen, man. Chappa's already got most of it. Chappa's like one card off, dude. He's so close. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm so confident that Harv is gonna get one
Chopper
of these.
needs a brick and he needs a wheat.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the wheat.
Yeah.
Chopper needs a brick. Oh, he needs a wood too.
He needs a wood, exactly. Yeah, he needs the wood. Exactly, Drew. Yeah, Chappa kills both settles. That's the thing, is that all Chappa needs to do is literally hit like one decent roll, and he just forks Harv. Like, Harv needs a 3. So if you were Harv, which would you take first? Which is more of a priority, 10-3-11 or 10-9-2?
Probably the 10-3-11.
Double up the wheat.
Yeah. Because you already have the 9 ore.
Harv just goes for it.
Oh, this guy just put his nuts on the table. They might have a deal though, to be honest. Like maybe Harv will like give him something to double road to one of the spots.
Do we have someone in chat who's in the voice chat? We need a sideline reporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Harvey's not very close.
Wood is scarce. Wood is super scarce, actually. I think Harv is currently holding the only wood in the game. Hold on, what? Oh, that's for sheep. Okay, sorry. Okay, so there is literally only one wood in the whole game. Harv has it.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's 2 because the 4's rolled. Okay. Donnie's wants to embargo Donnie and see if he can get enough points. Keep
Let's see Donnie and Harv roll back-to-back 3s here. That's what I want to see.
Donnie isn't on the 3.
Yes, but Harv needs 2 3s.
Right, okay. Oh, Kudo giving an ore for a sheep and everyone is taking it. What is going on? Is this a city? I don't understand. No way.
Yeah, no, the 8 has not rolled.
What could this be? Is this a singular road?
Yes. Yes, he would be forfeiting sheep for a wood to build a road.
Yeah, Chappa literally only needs an 11 now. Or, yeah, a couple of sheep rolls, exactly. Or a couple of wheat rolls. Like
he has
brick, sheep, wheat.
Brick, sheep, wheat.
And yeah, he has 2
sheep.
Yeah.
Cool Duel opting to not take the trade.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, okay, so the 10 actually did pop. Oh man. Okay. So Kudo's holding 5 ore just straight up.
Yes.
That's pretty wild. And Donnie might
5 ore. He has 5 ore, 2 sheep, brick. Yeah. 5 ore, 3 sheep, and a brick.
Yeah.
What a hand.
What a hand. Yeah, and Kudo, I mean, he's looking for a city there, I suppose, in the 8-4-10. Donnie popped. He does not go for the city. I think there was exactly that would have been the city trade. He doubled as well. Yeah, Donnie going for the road builder. That would be pretty insane. I mean, it's interesting what happens to the board after 10-9-11 because Chappa's 11 roll becomes by far the most powerful production of wood.
Look at this. Harv is opting to trade away his wood for 1-for-1.
Wow.
He's the wood guy. Wow. He's the only one.
Earning 4 a brick, though.
Harvey, you need to squeeze, my boy. Squeeze.
This is never even the settle for Harv. I don't understand. This is
not. Yes. He needs to get a brick plus.
It would be super funny if Harv did this trade and then just dropped a roll to 10-3-11. And just all out.
I think they probably have a deal. I mean, even if we go in now, I doubt we'll really find out what that deal is. But I think they have some sort of deal.
Okay. Wait, Squash, are you in? Let me message Squash. Yeah, Squash.
Like, I could also totally see Choppa like just settling there if he has it and not wanting to risk something. But I think Harvey has. I think they both have like a deal in mind, but how honorable it will be, we will find out.
Score says 10 through 11. I don't know what that means. Oh, Chapa gets 10-9 too. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I assumed they were splitting it some way because otherwise he wouldn't just hang his road there.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of low risk for Chapa, right? I mean,
Yeah, no, it is pretty low risk. That's true.
I mean,
There he
it's the
is.
kind of spot where I feel like even if there is no deal, you kind of need to go for it as Chapa. I mean, look at the setup.
So Harv just got offered a 2-1 by Cool Duel.
Wood for
And then
something
and
else.
then-
This is definitely not what they wanted to happen. Oh, okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Squash. So we have a sideline reporter. Let's go. Okay, Squash saying I can see
Harv-
Donnie plowing both of them.
interesting play from Harv there. I don't really. He got offered a 2-for-1, then did a 1-for-1, but I think maybe there was insurance involved.
Yeah, I think he was trying to ensure Cooldoll. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I know that Harv can be pretty slow on the trigger when it comes to some of those deals.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Chompers needs a wood here.
Yes.
Three sheep, a brick, a wheat, something like that.
Noise one said breaking
Yes.
news. Harv's got a fat ass. Okay. Thanks, Noise.
This is true.
I'm still hungover from yesterday. This is exactly what I needed, right?
Oh yeah, exactly, dude. A game of Catan featuring Donald Fung,
Donald
Choppa,
Fungus.
Harv, and Cool Duel. This is like
Oh man.
hangover cure.
Man, this is the Mount Rushmore of online Catan. I love it. Let's go.
I think we need to roll an 8. I want to see an 8 roll.
Oh man.
I want to say Cool Duel say, "Fuck you all. You gave me a 11-point spot in 8th pick, and I'm gonna build a city on yo head."
Okay.
That's what he's gonna do if an 8
Yo
rolls.
head. Squash says Cool and Harv are beefing because they can't figure out how to do insurance.
That sounds exactly what I would expect.
Oh man. You know something, Harv is such a
Sometimes-
funny player. I really enjoy watching him, playing with him play.
The buttons can't click themselves. Oh, look at this. Cool Duel's gonna get
Okay.
he's gonna get his city insured. No way.
Wow.
Wait, I'm so
No,
confused.
the wheat
Why
stayed in
did-
Chappa's hand. This is the
Oh,
settle for insurance,
Chappa.
looks like.
Choppa wanted. I'm so confused here.
Is this literally just... the
Like,
fuck?
Choppa
What
just
happened?
ported all of Cool Duel's sheep.
Squash. It's just such a fever dream. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe wait, that might have been that. I guess Choppa could have had 4 sheep there. That could have been Choppa's sheep.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it must have been. It would have been. It would have been.
Cool Duel's about to shit on them right now.
Don't say that.
I mean, he is.
Don't say
What's
that.
the better word to describe it? Look, watch what's about to happen.
Okay.
Watch what's about to
Alright.
happen.
Okay.
He doesn't even have to port for it now.
Kono spot the shit on this. He is. That's a nice city, though. Is this a serious game for fun? Bro, this is literally the final game. It says in the title, it says right there, the final game of the season for Cave of Catan.
Oh wait, he does have to port for it.
Hmm.
Maybe he just got the insurance for a card or something. I don't know.
He has it.
Yeah, I thought he had that extra wheat from Choppa from that previous trade.
No, that was actually maybe it, but no.
Is he gonna city pop? Is he that big of a dog?
Oh, he might have it. City Pop, okay. Hello, Dim. What do you mean, no, you're lying? Bro, I'm not lying. This is a real game. Noise One says, winner gets a date with my mom. Pretty serious. Okay.
That's big stakes.
That's very kind of her to contribute to the season prizes. City Pop, yeah. Okay.
If it's City Pop, what the fuck is taking so long? I don't think it's City Pop.
There's nothing else to do with that hand. I don't understand.
Just waiting for Donnie. Donnie said BRB.
Oh. Yeah, that might be it. Right, so quick refresh. Donnie actually looking for... Donnie may have found the only possible setup that doesn't guarantee 6 points. Like, this could go badly somehow. But the
Doesn't he only need 4 points?
No, yeah, true. The seeding doesn't matter. It'd be cool for the finals to be seeded.
He needs 4 points to tie with Carter, so he needs 5 points.
City 5, 9, 10?
Oh my god.
Why?
Oh my god. What the fuck?
This is like the sideways meta. Like, I'm gonna make myself... I'm just gonna get sold on the 10 anyway. Alright.
Dude.
I mean, I think Cooldool has slowed his own game down there.
Answer your question, Goat Jungle. Yes, because Cool Duel is fucking around.
That's a back to basics moment there. I think we need to talk about that city. Also,
port fuel for what? What port does he have? The 4-1? If you're building a city for 4-1 port fuel, I think you need to reconsider your objectives.
Yeah, 410 is just great. It's just really great.
Boom. 11.
Wow,
let's go.
Okay.
He needs another 4.
Poodle playing at 2 a.m. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Australians. Kind of forgot they existed.
Okay.
What like when's the last time you've heard of Australia in the news?
Fairly frequently. I mean, like the probably the most recent one that I can remember was she New Zealand at the Olympics, the break dancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that was Australian.
She was pretty bad. She was pretty bad.
Joshua Wright ABH did win the championship the other day.
Yeah, that's it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we got two onliners representing Australia.
Back Cool Duel ABH.
Yeah. The breakdancer Reagan, she said she won't compete anymore. Well, she also wasn't a breakdancer professionally. I believe she was like a social studies professor and just decided to go.
I'm pretty sure like the story behind it is her husband was like the guy who decided who got to go to the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
So he just chose her because she was his wife. And respect. You got to make the wife happy sometimes. Might have to sacrifice some morals for it.
Yeah, or your job.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Exactly. So Kudo, with what may be the blunder of the season, is sitting at the 5, 9, 10. Now there's probably gonna be an opportunity to see if Donnie has a knight, potentially. But it is also Donnie. There's no reason to unblock his 8.
Donnie probably pulled mono VP and said he pulled 2 knights.
Literally. And then he's going to roll a 7 on his turn and no one's going to know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of his game. Chapo's preparing for this tomfoolery, though, and hitting him with a steal. I like it.
Yeah.
If this 5, 9, 10 city works out, I'm going to be so mad.
Don't you want Forking Sheep to protect your cards? Yeah, but you don't have any good cards because it's all sheep. So, like, there's nothing to protect.
See, that's like the most, like, backwards, like I can get, like, trying to think creatively with this game, but, like, sometimes you go a little too far, man. Like, oh, Like, yeah, let's underproduce good cards and overproduce bad cards.
I can protect the good cards, yeah. Yeah, no, it must be A410. It's only A410 City, and he doesn't have the 3-1 yet either, so we need it. It's not. I mean, it isn't bad, but it's definitely worse than 8-4-10. I think that it's undisputable at this moment. I don't know. I think he's gonna what he really needs is a 3-4-1. Feel like 5-9-10 is better? I don't.
Oh my god.
There's so much 5-9-10 love in the chat. It is what it is.
The people are rebelling, Dev.
Yeah, no, I understand why he did it. Like, it makes it so that you still produce lots of cards in the 5 and the 9. But I just like making good cards, man. That's it.
And I agree with you. I think they're overthinking it a little too much, but
You still do the
also,
10
what do I
either
know?
way. The 10 all gets tripled regardless, so it really is just a sheep difference. But yeah. Well, either way, the 10 gets blocked, so it doesn't really change much.
Have we rolled a 3 yet? I don't think we have. Oh, Harv's having a bad day. 0 3s. Harv is having a bad day.
Yeah. So Cool's gonna need to go for that 3-4-1. Donnie's already going for the 3-4-1. Harv is having a bad day indeed, but there's plenty of wheat around. I mean, that in itself is not too much of a problem.
There's wheat around, but Chapo only will want to trade it for a brick, and Cool Duel needs his fucking wheat. So, I mean, Donnie, I guess, Donnie might want your wood, but you don't even have that at this point. You just have sheep. That's why I said the 8-3-4 is bad, because you just have sheep.
Oh wow, and actually 0 subs in the Premier League this season. That's very impressive. That's cool.
Wait, really? That's wild.
It's a perfect clean season. Yeah, very sick. Hold up.
A big improvement on what we saw with the Swabme Saga last season.
It turned around nicely with that. And as a result, we do actually see the standings. You know, the table's really close. It's it's been a very good season.
So how did my guy Falcao end up as the only player without a win?
Yeah,
that's pretty surprising.
Tough run.
Must have just had some tough games.
What needs to happen for SH Chinaman to make it? This is Premier League, so this has nothing to do with them at all. This is totally unrelated.
Check in next season.
Yeah, so this is all for Chappa and Donnie here. Really, Harv and Cool need to save themselves from relegation. Without a win, I don't think it's happening. I could take another look at the standings, but my understanding is that Cool, I don't know. I don't know how many people get relegated, but I think if Cool with 6 points, maybe that's enough. But then above 6 points, there's no other person to beat on points. So Cool literally needs a win. Same for Harv, basically. I mean, Harv with 6 points.
I think like 9 points for Cool Duel would be safe.
Well, 9 points doesn't do anything different to 6 points. So,
wait, what do you mean?
I mean, he has 46 points currently, and then
so 9 points would put him at 55, which would put him above Blue Tiger.
Oh, I can't count. Yeah, sorry, my brain is still slow. Yeah, okay, so he can do that, and Harv can also... Harv basically is fine if he gets like 5 points or more.
But he might not get 5 points here.
I suppose, yeah. Okay.
All he has is sheep.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Chappa has settled, and with that, I think he is absolutely dominating Harv's position in many ways.
Choppa's doing good. So if Choppa wins, he makes it?
Yeah. Chappa wins, he makes semis.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, and if Chappa wins, he kicks out Bruno. But, well...
If Choppa wins, he makes the final.
Yes, he does.
He would be the number 1 seed.
Three wins and 61. Yeah, it's true.
Whoa.
That's massive. Yeah, so it's literally winning in or nothing and nothing. Like, there's no amount of points that can get him anywhere. So if Chapo wins, he kicks out Bruno from the playoffs. That makes the semi-final Harry, Rayman, and Carter, and depending on how Donnie does, potentially also Swood. Like, it's possible that second seed gets bumped down into the semis here, if Donnie and Chapa both do well.
So Choppa would have to win, and Donnie would have to get like 6 points to knock out Swood. That'd be wild.
That would be wild.
Only no tough day to be a Swood.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
ball.
Speaking of tough days that Swood had, I mean, the last Premier League final was historically brutal.
Yes.
Man, rough one. I use that as an example for... But I've used that as an example recently for how brutal Catan can be. Just literally so unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chapa's, I mean, for a guy who needs a win, Chapa's not in a bad spot here.
100%. I don't know who else is gonna like be a real contender for the longest road. Nobody has like a good wood brick pairing. Like Donnie has better brick, but no wood.
Yeah,
and he'll have a 3-to-1 port, I guess. But yeah, I don't know, unless like the 11 really dries up. I think that Choppa is going to be our longest road guy, and he has 2 ore hexes and 2 wheat hexes. It's like I think Choppa is definitely in the best spot right now. He's pacing behind Cool Duel without a city.
Yeah, Cool Duel's going to keep picking up heat for a while.
You can't really block Choppa at all.
Yeah,
I mean, most spots are going to block him, but like nothing's going to really affect him that much.
Well, I suppose this Donnie spot was almost throwing.
Yeah, I did not think Donnie was going to actually take the 6-5. I think Harv shouldn't have taken... I think both Donnie and Harv made some poor picks on the way back.
What did you like there for Donnie? 10-3-11?
Yeah, I think you take 10-3-11 left, and I think you can do your best to beat Harv there, and you really have a strong shot at the longest road.
Yeah, that also takes Choppa down a notch pretty significantly.
Yeah, he doesn't get his expansion unless
10-9-2 is a huge spot. I mean, to have all 5 to get that with a road game. Yeah, like this for Choppa, and he's going to be making a lot of wood. So much wood, even without a port. I think it's enough wood that he can expect a 4-for-1 wood every other turn for something. It's going to be helpful. He doesn't 7 out. Harv, Donnie greeting this, asking for a 3-for-1. Oh man, Harv is still on 2 points.
I might get it too.
This is brutal. Oh my god. Yeah, she does have 3.
I mean, Harv had no other choice.
Yeah, so brutal. Yeah.
Harv had no other choice.
Straight up 3 sheep for a birthday.
I told you, Jeff, all he produces is sheep.
Yeah, Harv's still waiting for that 3.
Yeah, no 3s are brutal.
Poodle does have a pop.
He's got a pop, yeah.
Really waiting for the 10 to roll when it's open. 10 is kind of the big swing roll. Basically, every time the 10 rolls, cities will drop and devs will be bought. Currently producing 6 ore on the board that 10.
Yeah, you could see a fat mono on the ore.
Yeah, I think so. Donnie getting onto the ore port does allow for some potential monopoly later, but we know that he doesn't have the night.
It's gonna be a minute unless he's got a helpful dev card, because nobody that produces wood. I guess Harv might be trading wood. That would be the only guy. I don't think Choppa's really trading his wood.
I mean,
it's just such low production.
Choppa probably will have excess wood though. If the 11 ever pops, he doesn't need all of it. He's already got the
Maybe,
2.
maybe.
He's already rolled the 2.
I think there's going to be a lot of dev cards about this game.
Okay, Cool Duel? Hold on. This is, okay, just a road. I thought it might have been a road builder. Okay. He takes
Giving
Donnie
Donnie
under.
insurance.
Good matter. Ooh.
Ooh.
Funky. Alright, is this a settle for Donnie? Good old Donald. It is. Wow.
It sure is.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
He's
good.
not doing too bad. I think I still like Choppa's position, kind of flying under the radar. Get a great setup. Shout out Angry Robin for calling out this setup.
Yeah, pretty sick.
4-5-11 greed.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced that like 9-4-11 wouldn't have been better, because I still think you get one of those spots, and like,
Yeah, you should.
how valuable is the 5 sheep when everybody's trading it?
I think
the
the
only
biggest thing
thing
it does
is-
is the outs for others, right?
Yeah, the biggest thing it does is stop Harv from getting the 6-5-11. So I don't know. It definitely is working out, but it could be interesting to see how it otherwise played out.
Yeah. It really changes the dynamic. I think for what it changes for Chappa's game, he ends up getting a pretty similar setup with a better road game, and really cripples Harv's outs there. I mean, Harv having to go for the 8-4-3 here is really not optimal, I think.
Well, nobody forced him to place there. He chose it himself.
That's true.
He had other options.
Yeah. Okay. It was his destiny to play there. Place there. Well, it did happen. There's some messages in chat. What have we missed here? Oh. Austin Brick. Like, Harv just writes words in the chat, and I don't know what he means.
Yeah.
Austin Donnie Weed. What does that mean?
We're seeing some Harvology going on in the chat here.
Yeah, something's being communicated.
Why have a complete sentence when you can just have the point made in 2 words?
I don't know what this means. But there is a deal. There might be a deal in place. I don't know. I mean, Chap also said "cool owes me a city," so that's obviously a meme. But yeah, there might actually be some deals in place here for Harv. In fact, you know what? I think that is for blocking the 10 ore. He soloed Kudo.
Yeah.
Looks like he got a deal from both of them.
Yeah, it could be very, very true. He said, "Well, if the 3 is not going to roll, I got to do something about it."
Yeah.
There's some deal.
And I can now we know what those components are of the deal. It is in fact Austin Brick and Donnie Wheat. So
see, you might be a little confused at first, but if you put yourself in the shoes of Harvey Allen, anything is possible.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. Yeah, still slow on the points here. This is massive night for Kudo to have. If he hits a 10, it's a huge deal. It's very similar spots for everyone right now. I mean, their setups have very different strengths, but right now no one has really pulled ahead. Kudo has the city. I mean, once Kudo gets the 3-4 port, I think he's well ahead. But at the moment, he's still quite limited.
Yeah, I think he just should have city the 8-4-10 in bot devs. But what do I know? Because now I feel like you really want to get the other city up.
Yeah.
But you also need to buy devs. Like, I don't think you ever needed this 5-9-10. You could just city the 8-4-10 city.
So it's interesting because 5-9-10 makes it easier to get on the 3-1, which is better because you city the 5-9-10. But if you city 8-4-10, you arguably don't need the 3-for-1 at all, and you can just go breakport first. Or, it kind of changes the way that you have to play the setup, I think.
Good classic Donnie 7 when he's blocked and doesn't have a knight.
That's massive. Yeah, this is a spot where Donnie, honestly, I think has to always block the 10 until he's built a city. Just, like, you can't afford for the 10 to roll, but you need the 10 to roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know. It's
he
an
wants
interesting
it.
spot.
Yeah. But yeah, Chapper is like totally valid. Actually, a wood steal there from Donnie, that's huge. He likes that a lot.
Yes, Donnie is moving towards that ore port much quicker than I imagined.
Yeah. And he might really be holding a mono. That would be very funny. Ooh.
Oh, it would be prophetic. Prophetic.
Yes. This game would have been funnier if Kudo just took 9, 10, 11 and cocked everyone. Yeah, that would have been funny.
That's what I would have done.
That would be pretty funny.
It would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, so all of you fighting over this, how about no one gets it? Oh, Harv! With the 3 right after passing.
Harv's back, except it happened on Choppa's roll.
Yeah. Yeah, so he might 7 out.
No, what would have been funny is if Kuldu went 9, 10, 11 and then still doubled his way back to the 5, 9, 10. Like that's a legitimate possibility.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, it was open there.
Choppa could have also Choppa probably beats him there though, to be fair. Because they're both on the 4 and 11.
Donnie Ozoe. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I think that Chappa, just by virtue of having the starting road, is would have raced and beaten anyone to whatever is open. 6, 5 or 5, 9, 10 or 10, 9, 11, whatever. Ooh, big block. Chappa just said that he feels like he's getting cocked this game. I mean,
yeah, he's playing the pacing game.
I mean, Chappa chose to play a slower game initially, and I think, to be honest, he's reaped the benefits of that already, setup wise. I mean, there was a world where Chappa gets no expansion. That could have happened. Obviously, they did make a deal, but I think this worked out. I don't think he's got much to complain about. In half getting those trades off Chapper and Donnie, by the way, is pretty significant. Like, Donnie doesn't make much wheat. He makes 1 at a time. So when this 6 rolls and he owes it to half, and then Chapper, who has typically an excess of wood, you just missed out on this for him. The next time the brick actually rolls, he's going to have to give it to half as well.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if I would have guaranteed Harv like 2 1-for-1s just to block the 10.
No, I think that is a bit excessive. I mean, as Donnie, I don't feel that you can afford to give it away, but I wonder if it was, I suppose for half you could have blocked the 6 wheat. That might have been why.
We just need Harv to survive.
Yeah,
if he can survive, amazing things will happen.
I think he can city, actually. He never popped. He has a lot of ore.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much he's been holding on to, but I think he has at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, the 9 rolled twice, and I don't believe he traded it ever.
Harv wants wheat. Oh my god, he's doing an interference trade.
Oh my god, is he trading Koodle to settle? What is this?
So he's just like giving Koodle like 2 sheep and an ore to hold.
Okay, yeah, okay, so it's insurance, alright.
Which gives Koodle a dev.
Whoa. Kelly just sent a thesis in chat. I still think it would have been a tough fight for the SWAT. Hold on, let me get my chat up.
Alright. Interesting play there. Harv might still bite the bullet, roll card here and 7 out. That'd be pretty funny. There it is.
Big 11 for Chappa, but look, I mean, the 4 was blocked there. Chappa's not going to be spending that wood anytime soon.
Yeah, Donnie loves to see that. He's thinking, let me get a trade for that sweet wood right here.
Yeah, no one can even spend it. I mean, it's just going to be hanging around. It's perfect for trade. We've got 50 people in the chat right now between YouTube and Twitch. Big up yourselves. Happy Sunday.
David, did you know there's an NFL game in Germany right now?
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even know that until I just saw a notification. You're in Germany. What? Why aren't you at the game? It's in Munich.
So far away.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not in Munich.
6-hour travel.
Also, it's like the two worst teams in the league, so
Oh.
we kind of did you guys dirty with that one.
Nice little exhibition game. Chap is going to the washroom. Okay. An interesting terminology. Is that like more common in America to say washroom?
No, only the weird Canadians up north use that term.
Okay. He's going to the John. Yeah, right. Okay.
Here in America, we say we're gonna go take a leak in the pisser.
Just made it
That's
more disgusting for no reason.
That's standard terminology.
Okay. Yeah, washroom. Okay, I guess it's so funny. That's a Canadian thing.
It really is.
Well, I'm gonna get some water.
There probably are Americans. There probably are Americans who say washroom, but those are the type of Americans that usually they find their way up to Canada eventually. Anyways.
Well, you can keep chat entertained. I'm gonna get some water.
All right, everyone. Let's just take a poll. What do you guys call the bathroom? Everybody, I want to hear more. We got shitter. That's a good one. That's a tried and true. Shitter. Go piss girl. Yeah, you hear that one from the white chicks at the white chicks at like 1 a.m. at the bar. You hear a lot of that. You hear, girl, Uber's here. Go piss girl. All right, we got toilet. Classic, standard. You can't go wrong with toilet.
That is indeed a classic.
I'm surprised we didn't see the can. The can. I like the can.
Canadians never wash. Outhouse. It's just, isn't that just a different type of toilet? There's not even a different name for a toilet. It's like an actual construct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be a big. That one hasn't really standed the test of time. Maybe like 100 years ago.
Did you just say standard?
It hasn't.
Bro.
It hasn't standard. I did say standard.
Oh, crap.
I did. I bet stood.
Oh, man. Well, that's wild. Back to school for the dog.
A bit of,
all right.
Yeah. That's what you get with me as commentator.
Oh, I've never heard anyone say that unironically before.
Traded for wood.
The news. There we go.
Built a road.
Shout out to former player Pee Pee Poo Poo. Wow, very nice.
I told you if he survived, beautiful things would happen.
Yeah, it's looking good.
What did he get back from Cool Duel? So I think he probably just gave like a free sheep for that insurance, which
he did.
bad.
Yeah, he got the cards back. Yeah. This game is just brutal. It's been almost an hour and everyone's on 3 points. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's a slow one. Can't lie, it's a slow one because there's only. Well, there could have been 2 good wheat hexes, but Cordo decided to play for the slowest city, so as a result, the game will be slower. Yeah. We sponsored.
Yeah, Cordo said, "Strap in, guys. We're gonna have a 2-hour game."
The slow grind win, which still will probably work, but it's going to take a lot longer. Tune in for Catan, stay for the bathroom talk. Yeah, so we'll keep that in mind for the next segment. As apparently that was clearly popular. Okay, Chapa or for wheat. Interesting. What would that be? A city? Is it possible? Yeah, it could be. I don't know if Chappa's rolled that much or is he settled there. Chappa said he'll be a simp for insurance. Okay.
Choppa loves his insurance, I guess. I don't know. I've seen it. I think everybody's probably gotten it at least once this game. This seems like maybe one of the most insurance-friendly tables.
Yeah, because no one has good stuff ever, so they all need to save for their 4-for-1s.
Yeah. The amount of sheep 4-for-1s that have happened, it's like
I think it's already 5.
It's like we're living on a meat farm here. Like
Nice.
they're just shoving them in the factory, and what comes out comes out.
Nice, thanks. Thank you for that expert insight, Rodog.
Dude, I mean, like you don't know how they make meat these days. They just shove 4 sheep together, and you can get anything. You can get a rock out of 4 sheep.
Okay. Oh boy. I think I'm still a little bit drunk from yesterday. It's crazy.
It's the best way to be.
Someone do a cost-benefit analysis on it if it would have been worth it for someone to take the 12-week and give sheep port services. Wow, that's an interesting point. That legit could have been worth it. Yeah, give me a free card and I'll point a sheep. That's interesting.
Honestly, that was the biggest travesty of this board is the sheep port being in literally the most undesirable location.
Yeah, that's why no one is getting anything done here. It's there we go. Wow, half on 5 though. Half on 5 with the city.
So I think that confirms Harv's not going to be relegated, right? Because he's at 54 points now. Yeah, I think Harv's good.
Donkey saying you can't hear Chapper or anyone else in VC. Yeah, that's because I'm hanging out with Rodog in the booth right now. Buckle is also live with the VC, and you can also go in and check the VC yourself. But yes, at the moment we're just kind of watching.
But if you want to hear us talk about different types of bathrooms,
yeah,
this is the place to be.
Exactly. If Chapo just takes 9, 10, 11, none of this happens for half. Yeah. I mean, a lot had to happen for half to get the 10, 3, 11 here, realistically. It was quite extreme.
The fact that Harvey's done what he's done with 1-3 this game is amazing.
Yeah.
He's actually played it super well.
Yeah, I think so. Like, it's pretty funny to watch to imagine that he could have got played out of all of it, but as it rolled out here, like, yeah, it's really nice, and he did a lot with very little.
He has only produced 1 brick and 2 wheat on 1 roll. Otherwise, all of his production has been wood, sheep, or ore.
Yeah. Is docs me more? Oh, sorry. I mean, I don't have a reason to do like secret names and stuff, you know. Because I know who everyone is. It's kind of an extra effort for me to pretend I don't know who you are.
What were you saying? Who are you pretending?
Donkey said I doxed him because it's not his name on Twitch. Yeah, it's just a joke. All good. Okay, Chappa doing something. What is this? Oh, city. Oh, where do you city here? Chappa city's all weird.
The 4, 5, 11.
Okay, for the brick.
For the brick. No, I don't know. Probably the 6, 3, 11.
I like all of them for different reasons.
Like, there's a valid argument for every single spot. Yeah, see, exactly. It's the one that I didn't say.
Yeah, it really could have been any of them. I think 4, 5, 11 probably isn't that good though. Compared, it probably is slightly worse than the other two.
I don't know though. I think you want to kind of lock up this longest road debate at some point, you know.
I guess
you don't want Cool Duel to get sneaky with it.
I think what Chappa could reasonably do here though is build more cities via 10-9-2, which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which in the end these are all good cities. I guess they're all worth having. So if you had all 3 of these spots citied, I mean, what are they going to do about it? Yeah, pretty hard to block.
Yeah, if he has all 3 of those cities, he's gonna be doing some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And it could be a very real possibility because nobody's really that close to winning right now.
Yeah, Kudal has not achieved anything in a while. So waiting for that.
Yeah, he got a dev that turn he gave Harv insurance, but and that's what he's sitting on right now. I think.
Yeah, we'll never know if that's a knight until the 10 is blocked, to be honest. He would never play
I
a
don't
knight
even
otherwise.
block the 5 or the 4, to be honest.
No, there's no reason to. The four is more effective, like for blocking your opponent's thing. Like it's so good at stopping Chappa from advancing. I like it. Oh wow, 1-for-1 with Donnie. How did that happen?
I think it might give Donnie the settle too. They both need their ports. There, yeah, we're starting to move a little bit quicker now.
I think this 3-for-1 is is the biggest deal for Cool Duel. I don't know if the Orport is that big for Donnie though.
Only if Donnie has mono.
Right. Now 9/10 City Cooks. It does, yeah. But that's what I was saying is I think that if you go 5-10, you're forced to go 3-1. If you go 8-4-10, you don't necessarily need to do that first. But now it does work, yes. The 6 rolls. Okay, Harv is in a nice position. But I guess the thing for Harv is how do you, like, where do you take the game from here, you know? Especially if the 3 doesn't block.
He just has to play the build to 10. I think you probably just build down to like the 3 brick 3-1 port, and then you have another road settle on the 6 sheep. You have opportunity to take road if it's not there, and then throw some more cities up. I think that's really all he can do. Buy a dev if you're stuck.
It looks a lot easier when, like, looking at it, you see brick and wheat, but it is in fact all the same roll. So yeah, without the 3,
it is not easy. What I said is hard.
No. I'm agreeing with you as well. Like that, you are right. That is the plan. I think that does make sense. You can't consistently dev here, but yeah, it'll be difficult. I feel like Harv's game could really go either way. Still, it's definitely not a consistent position yet.
Yeah, I just saw a call out. He could plow the wheat port. I don't really think he should do that. First of all, it makes Choppa connect for road even quicker. Second of all, like he probably never will port wheat unless he gets back-to-back 3s. Third of all, if he goes towards the one on the left, he'll open up another road settle.
Thank you, Bruno, for the sub.
Like he could do a settle on the 6 sheep and a settle on the 3-1. Just more options.
Yeah, I think Drew's saying that because he's the plowster.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going next. Yeah, he is the plowster. Yes, that's exactly where I was going.
Yeah,
it would be like the most pointless plow.
Robin says 5-2. Yeah, 5-2 is interesting, I suppose.
Yes, it's interesting. It does give you that extra brick spot. Yeah, maybe because
it might just be 5-2.
It might be 5-2 because you really solidify yourself as a road guy at that point.
Now, Kudal's really, really cooking. I mean, I feel that getting the 3-for-1 is a massive deal for Kudal, and it doesn't seem that Donnie got paid out in kind, in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, Donnie needs his city here. He is falling behind in production.
Yeah. Now the city's paying off. Yeah, I know. I mean, I've acknowledged this. 5-9-10 with a 3-for-1 is great, but it is very limited until you get the 3-for-1. I think it also forces you to play the 3-for-1.
Dude, the 8-4-10 city would have been paying off already. Like justifying how a city's paying off like 30 turns after it was built. Like I get it, but actually, that shouldn't be the reason you build a city. It's like, oh, I'm going to build this city now, and 30 turns later, I'll be able to efficiently port what it produces. Like, why wouldn't you just build the better city at first?
Yeah, well, now either way, we do find ourselves in a spot where Kudal really comfortable. The 10 is not going to be a super effective block. I mean, he's going to be able to dev very easily. And Donnie's gonna have to pop as well. Has the 10 rolled since City? No, the 10 never rolled. Yeah, but if it rolled once, it would have been a second City instantly, which is super crazy. I mean, if he had City Day full 10, I mean, he would have had double City off the bat.
Yeah, the 8 has been. He's been missing out on a lot of wheats from this 8 rolling because he doesn't have a city there.
That's true. It roll.
I guess you have to factor in the probability that it gets solo blocked, but like, not. I don't think it does anymore at all. Like, he might have missed out on 1 or 2 of the rolls earlier.
He's got these 2 devs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Cooldoll can ever. It seems that Cooldoll should have comfortable pacing on Army, which is good for him. Donnie honestly might not get Army at all. Another 8, wow.
Another 8.
And Half just pops there, just porting sheep, which is kind of expected. It's really all he makes.
Yeah.
Wheat and wooden sheep. Yeah. 10 roll will be disruptive. Yeah, 10 is an absolute earthshaker. Every time it pops, it just changes the dynamic of the game. So we'll see now.
Who are you most afraid of right now, David?
It's just Cooldoll, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. After that, I think that Donnie's dev card could create some drama if it's mono. Which we're thinking it's probably mono or VP at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at it. I think the value of the mono for Donnie is actually not quite what you'd want it to be because he's right. He rolls after Cooldoll. So the chance is high that Cooldoll spends that all.
That's very true. Very good point.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, Chapper has stagnated completely. I mean, he hasn't actioned at all since dropping the city. And he missed out on a brick roll. Then he missed out on 2 9 rolls. So he is. I don't even know if he's produced a card. Not looking great. But yeah, it's weird. It's the kind of setup that doesn't necessarily play explosively. Because he has so many different numbers, he hasn't invested heavily into any particular number or role. It's just kind of generally he has a bit of everything.
Yeah. Looks like we're doing like the 100th insurance trade of this game.
Yeah. Does look like that.
You gotta love that. If I would have played this game, I would have said at the beginning, I would have said, whoever does the most recent insurance trade, whoever proposes it, I'm going to block them. And then maybe they would have gotten scared.
Well, Kudo double play looking very likely.
Oh, there it is.
What it says. Oh, wow, there it is. Jesus.
There it is.
And Kudo is holding wheat, but not that much wheat.
Dev for duel. Or maybe he just pops a ton if he doesn't like his dev cards.
I don't know how much wheat he holds. I think 2. Oh, wow, 3.
He is chilling.
That's game. Yeah. I really believe that's game.
Yeah, that was the most important roll and turn of the game by far. There's the 7. Throw that shit on the 10. You got to throw it on the 10, not the 8. The 10, Donnie.
If Donnie really did hold him on the whole time, it's pretty funny because, yeah, I mean, literally just what I was talking about happened. 10 popped, so much ore, all of it's gone. like, crazy.
If Donnie doesn't have a VP right now, and he's only on 4 points.
Oh, dude, Donnie could actually not make finals. Yeah.
He could potentially not make finals on VP percentage.
That's true.
He needs 1 more point to guarantee.
Wow. And Harv, I mean, yeah, I guess Harv has some points, but Chapper's not going anywhere without a win. Harv, honestly, I think Harv has a really, really difficult game in terms of like actually converting the win.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit more feasible earlier just because Cooldoll wasn't looking like as big of a threat. But the way Cooldoll is looking now, it looks
I'm not joking. I think Donnie giving Cooldoll the settle on the 3-for-1 port immediately starts the end game sequence. Like, it's so difficult to get around that flexibility.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a
No
very
one, no one compares to that. It's not even close. It's like no one's position is as good as that.
the settles. Donnie settle was not worth his settle. It was much more important for Cool.
Donnie produces the least ore in the whole game, and he's on the ore port. Like, why?
Yeah.
Another dev.
Well, I guess they're trying to get him to fight Army, which is good at least.
Yeah, I don't think Kudo's losing pacing here. I'm pretty sure he's been holding his knights.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Leaving 9/10 to Kudo has to be punished. That's one part of it, but I also just think that like Donnie 100% could have controlled Kudo settling or not, and he just gave it to him for what seems really no reason. I think that is a massive, massive mistake, but by far the biggest misplay of this game. There's just no way back. I mean, look at the position now. It's not even remotely close.
So I'm curious, like, what spot on the board, for those who think Kulu shouldn't have been left 5-9-10, what spot on the board you think pairs with 5-9-10 that's like winnable?
They're calling for 5-9-10 to 6-5 for Donnie, which I mean, yeah.
It's so disgusting.
It is a bit, but it could have worked. I mean, it would have definitely prevented Kudor. Probably would have forked everyone else in the middle. Kudor probably then just goes 10-9-11. Yeah, I don't know. It's an option. I don't actually feel too strongly about the 5-9-10. Like, it is really good, but
yeah,
you know what was more preventable was giving him the 3-for-1 port for a 1-for-1 trade. Like, you know, those are decisions that you control and that do matter.
Yeah, I think the 8-4-10 was just like a really good spot in first.
Yeah. I mean, his outs were always good. You know, 9-10-11 would have been awesome too.
Even if he just got like the 3-10-11 or the somewhere in the middle, like he would have been good too.
I think Donnie might have done that trade to guarantee points. Yeah, it could be. It is definitely a different game, I agree.
Choppa really has not done anything.
Nothing. Trying to get break off Donnie here.
Yeah, I was like really bullish on his setup, but just did not turn out.
And how long has it been since he citied? I mean, such a long time.
It's been a couple orbits for sure, like probably like 4 or 5 orbits.
Turn 36 he citied, and we are currently in turn 48. Yeah, three clean orbits without an action. That is crazy. Really crazy.
Yeah, you can't really win doing that. I mean, you can, but not with this setup. The setup is one you need like once you get that city up, you need to start citying every other turn, and then once you have more than one city up, you should be doing something every single turn.
Yeah, this is the kind of setup that needs to be kind of consistent, because you haven't invested in feast or famine or anything like that. There is no like game saver role that can come through later and make you dominate anyone else. Like there is simply no role that does that. So yeah, it's tough if a chap would catch up here.
He's just taking the Harv route now and buying bailout devs, which is also not going to win the game unless you get monos or it's like you see a dying bird on the side of the road. Like, what are you going to do?
Wow. I do not endorse that comment.
That comment was only endorsed by co-commentator. David George, the producer, does not endorse dying birds on the side of the road.
Thanks for that roll. Oh,
Harv's back.
He's so back. Okay. Here we go, Harv. Okay. Donnie might be considering popping a knight out here. I mean, oh.
So
might be a mono from Donnie. He might have one.
How close are we to a Cool Duel Knight VP road win? I think we're pretty close right now. Because he rolled a 4 a couple rolls ago, right?
Yeah, very close. To be honest, no one's even built longer than 3 road length.
Harv rolled a 4 on his turn.
It would be 1
And
road.
Cool Duel. So Cool Duel needs. I mean, a 10 would probably do it.
Yeah. Don't need. No, okay.
Well,
Angry Robin said, "I'm a dying bird on the side of the road." Rip. Poor Robin.
poor Robin.
You need 11 or something to pull Road Builder? Yeah. I actually think that, I mean, Chappa, what did he trade for last turn? He got 2 pops. Brick. Oh, he gave... What? He got a free brick from Donnie. Okay. I mean, Chappa going for some lucky dev here is honestly not crazy just because of how behind he is. Like, Road Builder, Mono, I mean, Mono would be awesome, I guess. Road Builder is fine. Yop is a bit rubbish, to be honest. You don't want Knights. Yeah, I think VP Mono Road Builder is kind of the list that you're looking for here.
Yeah.
It's not a great position when you don't feel good about most of the devs as well. He has no shot at army, and I think the Yop is just slow. Super bad for pacing at this point. Ooh, Harv. Harv's definitely got a dev.
Harv's back. Except
so bad. Okay.
He's just popping.
Yep.
Harv and Jop are slowly dying on the side of the road.
Oh
my god. Harv just had someone give him CPR.
Wow. Here we go.
Harv just got CPR on the side of the road.
Harv's waking up. Here we go. It's Harv's time. Harvey freaking Allen, man. It's time. Okay.
Imagine Harv has 2 VPs and double road settles the win.
I can't imagine it. I can't. Come on, Harv. Show us a better future.
Lead the way, Harvey. Flap your wings again.
Kudo doesn't have a knight here, things get messy. Like, it would be better for the rest of the table for Kudo not to have a knight, but still.
Things could get very interesting depending. Everybody has 2 devs and we don't know what they are. So I feel like there's like 20 different combinations of where this game could go right now.
Yes, I agree. Is this hand 4 brick 3 wheat? Yeah, gotta be. Harv's hand, yeah. Chappa's cooked. This has been a 90-minute game, by the way, already. I
think it started a little bit after the top of the hour, but yeah. About there.
Yeah. Or Kudo could just win. Yeah, Kudo could just win. That's likely. And actually, he has an interesting decision here. I don't know exactly what his hand is, but he's going to have to see if he wants to play the knight out before the roll.
Well, if the 10 could potentially be a winning roll, and if it is, I would unblock yourself.
Well, potentially winning, yeah, right, with roll then. Oh.
Chappa is going to take the longest, so yeah.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah, no, the double play still very much there. Go jungle, yeah, Chappa. Oh, bro. Okay. Oh, this is oh man, craziness.
Strapped in. I would assume that Harv and Donnie are not very happy with Chappa right now.
Oh, does he play the night before the roll? It might be worth it. Oh, there we go. That probably means it is a winning roll. I mean, it's still super good. Like I think you still generally do unblock the 10, considering he's not holding war. But oh,
Let's see.
ooh,
A 9. Does
takes
that
Donnie
get
down
him
to
there?
0.
If he steals a wood, I think it gets him there.
Well, he stole from
I don't
Donnie.
think he
Both
does.
Donnie had 1 card. Donnie's
Donnie
card was a
did not
weed.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing the safe. I think he's just gonna play the safe route here. Not try the double play. I wouldn't be surprised here to just see him set up another road settle on like the brickboard or something.
I think if you can dev, I don't know if you can dev and road, but you gotta keep army.
I mean, if it's a VP, you don't need to build a road. If he's on 9 right now, you just need that last city. I guess the road doesn't hurt if you have it.
Yeah, goat jungle. Well, I think it makes sense generally to go for the wood port in this spot, just because it opens up the road play as well, even if you don't want it. And it's also more like it's more at risk of getting taken if you actually get a struggle for settlement spot somehow. This 9 could be nice. Not hitting Harv is interesting. Yeah, I guess Kudal only really loses if he loses army. Maybe that's what he's worried about.
Yeah, maybe he might not have a knight here, and he might be concerned.
You know what? Hitting Donnie makes it so that, like, yeah, if Donnie has no knight, you might not be able to trade him anything.
True.
Which is one of the worst positions to find yourself in Catan ever. It's literally, there is no way for you to be fed cards. It's crazy.
Galaxy brain.
But I would expect Donnie does have a knight, yeah.
Yeah, it's always what you expect, but you never know. Oh, he pops again.
Double pop.
All right.
There we go.
He has a knight. He hits the 10. And he rolls a 5. That's exactly what he needed.
Good roll for Donnie.
Yeah, he might actually be able to pump out another dev now. Yeah, there it is. Three brick and a sheep.
This is with Harv, probably then. Harv definitely has this.
Yeah, but it's like
also should have this.
It's pretty bad for Harv.
Yeah. I mean, I think if Harv rolls a 60, he gets triple dev, something like that, which is insane. Yeah, actually, 6 is either triple dev or city. Harv will have 7 brick if he does this trade. Pretty sweet.
I want to see Harv roll 6.
Dude, that would be nuts. Or actually, a 9 would be city pop as well, I believe, because he's got more than 3 wheat in hand.
The way this makes me think that Donnie does not have another knight. Because it seems like he's pushing for this trade pretty hard here. He does the 1-for-1 with Harv.
And then Chapa does this one probably, it looks like. Which it actually does make sense because Chapa wants to play for Road.
That trade, I would say, makes sense for Chapa. It does put him over right now, which might concern him, but I think that's a risk you have to take at this point.
Yeah, I think what you really want is Chapa is an 11 to pop and you just take Road. That's the dream situation. Especially if you have a VP, then you go to 8, just drop 2 cities and you win.
Also, I think with Cool Duel at 7 points right now, I mean, he could lose army, but at 7 points, I think he has... Oh, no, I think he needs at least... 9 points is 100% safe for him. I think he needs at least 8 points, though. Because Harv's also doing good.
Yeah.
7 points is not safe. 7 points is not safe for Cool Duel. He needs 8.
Right, true. Yeah, and 8 actually his VP percentage is pretty poor, so you need, I mean, 9 would be safe.
8 might not be safe.
Yeah.
9, he's good.
Oh, that's insurance, okay. Donnie did dev, though, so that works out. He tried to get another one. What? Oh no, that was for insurance. That must have been. I was gonna say if Donny has 3 non-knights here, that would be really spooky actually. But okay.
Is Donnie gonna scam Harv? He does not. All right, Harv, let's cook. Take the longest road, win the game.
Probably City here. Does he have? Yeah, he does have the cards for City, doesn't he? Does he? What did it? Half gave away an ore last time.
Yeah, he had to trade an ore away, so I don't know.
I'm not sure if he actually has it.
I think he has like 4 brick at least.
No, 5 brick. He had 4 before, so I think it's 5 brick, 3 wheat, and an ore. Yeah, it wouldn't be a city.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he's got to get rid of that brick in an efficient way to Choppa, so Choppa can take road, I think. But nobody has wood, so I don't know.
It's just a matter of 11 rolling.
And also, he might want to take road himself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy because Cooldoll could literally just have a road builder here and win. And they're super unprepared for that.
That is a world they are not ready.
In fact, Yop or Road Builder could do it, Mono could do it. There's actually many outs where Cooldoll simply wins this turn. If Road isn't taken. It's actually reasonably likely among 3 devs that he has one of those.
Yes, I agree. So it looks like it's going to be
just tough on the time of this game. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in Choppa's hands here. Harv has 2 brick to potentially help him.
Okay.
But there's no wood on the table.
That only has the wheat port. There's barely any wheat.
Yep. He does not have a 3-to-1 port, so porting the sheep that they have isn't going to be that helpful.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like
looking good.
I feel like you have to play the Yop there. I feel like the Yop had to be played for road, and then you just make it so that Harv never plows the wheat port for whatever reason. Because you need the space. I don't know.
Yeah, there's been 0 monos played, 0 road builders played, and we've only seen 1 Yop, and that was from Choppa. That was the greed play from Choppa to take the wheat port.
Yeah, he doesn't even really make excess wheat. I think that's my biggest issue with this spot. Just like generally as well as a setup. Like it does make nice resources, but the port itself is hardly useful. Realistically, you only really produce wheat on the 6, and that gets blocked a reasonable amount as well. So it's not a consistent port play.
Yes, yeah. If you're gonna do that, you have to pre-plan at least citying the 6-3-11.
Yeah. So he did improve his. Yeah, this is gonna require quite a lot. I mean, I don't even know if there is brick outside of Harv's hand. I mean, Harv ported brick, but he should still actually have a couple. Harv is also holding some wheat, which is portable. My headphones are gonna run out of battery if this game keeps going on for too long. Legitimately, I might.
Gotta plug in. All right, it's okay. I can take over solo.
I know.
So 4
for 1. Interesting. Okay. That's 8 points.
Interesting.
It's still a sizable roll. Like considering you had the Yop and the road builder, it's still. Yeah, there's not much of a road in place.
So he's made another greedy play. He could have connected his roads there.
Yeah, that's true.
But he leaves road at 5.
Road is super open. And in fact, if Cooldoll's looking for road materials, Harv is holding that.
Cooldoll cannot play a dev this turn.
Yep.
So I'd say they're safe for now. A 10 roll would be pretty wild. A 10 roll would give Cool Duel potential wins still.
In for City, maybe you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, two VPs.
Yeah, it could be. I'm just gonna hope that my headphones don't die. Oh! Oh
Is it
man.
Oh, it's not it. Wait, maybe it is. Did he have
I don't know,
enough to
man.
Dev City? He was just trying to flex?
It's not GG. Oh.
There's no way.
You gonna stream the D1 semis also? Probably not. I assume they're on colonists, so I'm not gonna be doing any of that. But I'm gonna be covering a massive Brazilian Premier League game tonight, featuring Shanks, Caio, who is going to Worlds next year, Bruno, who is currently in the Premier League here as well, and Pedro Henriquez, I think. I don't want to actually get the name wrong, but yes, I think that was his name. So that will be tonight. You think 20 more minutes for this game? I hope not.
Oh my god. A second pop has hit Cool Duel's hand.
It would be funny if this game somehow got won by someone else. Like, maybe Harv could pull it off, honestly.
I mean, it doesn't look like Cool Duel has the VPs.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Now this is where things get funky for Chappa. He actually is producing coordinated fours. Now, something I forgot about settling the weak port, it does give you the coordinated fours. I think I mentioned that earlier, but
that is pretty big.
Yeah, so he's got the brick as well on the 5. I mean, I think Chappa, assuming that he doesn't lose it this turn. Now, I tell you what would be really greedy is if Chappa's tried to build towards the 11-12 for his 5th settle. I think at this point you basically spend every road you can to secure the road.
Yeah, you need to get your last 2 points by City, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know if I'd test the deck at this point.
Yeah, I wonder if you even need to. The value of 1 dev, I mean, if instead of buying 2 devs, you build a city and you practically win the game already.
There is still the chance that, I mean, it's very, very low. Because, I mean, Kulu would have to have, like, the perfect assortment of devs to not be able to protect Army here.
Right, yeah.
But Donnie's still going for Army.
Yeah, this is actually super helpful because it does make it so that Kudal can't play other devs.
Yeah, that is the point.
Unless he has the win. So yeah, he does put pressure on, and if there is a point where he misses, obviously he's not going to get help to get it, whereas Donnie would probably get fed it. We'll see. It could end up just getting pulled together, but it'll be tough. Kudal with 4 down devs and 7 points here, it looks difficult.
It's possible, but it's very, very heavily favored in the direction of Cool Duel.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Harvey play Monopoly on a war.
Honestly, I mean, there's a good chance of it. He's been holding 3 devs for the whole time now. Could really be anything.
I want to see Harvey roll 3 and mono ore. That'd be cool.
How much ore is that? Oh, there's a reasonable amount, actually. That would be fun. Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Donnie wants another pop.
Okay. For 3 ore. Wow, does Chappa have this?
So Donnie does not have another night. I think we can agree.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And he does it.
Wow.
I don't know about that trade, Chappa.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Because basically the 9th point in Chappa's hand gives it to Donnie for a play that could work next turn, but might not necessarily. But
yeah,
another 4 for Chappa.
Chappa's just going to be a road bitch.
Chappa's going to build 2 roads here. You love Donnie's greed every game. It's Donnie.
I want to see Harv pop a settle down, and then a road builder.
So Harv, I think, is 1 card off the settle here. I think he's actually missing a sheep.
No way he's missing a sheep.
I think. I mean, I don't know what happened to it. What is he missing then? Because he had enough brick before. He had wheat too. He rolled a sheep. I don't know what happened. Oh, Harv got robbed from, so actually he definitely lost something.
Yeah, I love when Harv just like he made the instant 1 second road play, and now it's like, okay, what do we do?
I was going to spend approximately a full minute thinking about the other 3 devs. Yeah,
Did not seem like he had a plan there.
you like the road?
Maybe he does. Maybe it's the mastermind is cooking something.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, really just depends
Donnie
on
got
the
in his
devs.
ear. He said, "You got a mono now, Harv. You have to do it now." And Harv's like, "Well, I don't know."
Good old Harv. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a fun spot to mono brick. Can't say I'd be tempted. Maybe just let Koodle 7 out. Hope for that. Koodle definitely doesn't take road tier. I mean, even with a road builder, Chappa has 2 clean roads in hand. If he loses road tier, it's 100% his fault. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, not really much a mono will do here, but I think he still might rip it. Donnie's in his head. Chop is also probably in his head, but Chop is probably saying rip or not brick. Oh, and Harv says, "Fuck you guys. I'm gonna pop again."
4 devs left. Wow. Okay, and you know what's funny? We've only had 8 nights played.
Mono. There it is. He just got Choppa just talked him into monoing 3 or. I love it.
That's pretty funny. And what's interesting is, yeah, like you said, Half just dropped that.
Oh, there it is.
The Half dropped that roll to the 3, and he could totally get plowed there. Like the 6 is safe. I wonder why he did that.
But who's he gonna get plowed by?
Koodle with a road builder, maybe.
Dude, I mean, if Koodle plows him there, he's gonna win.
Maybe. I'm just saying, like, it feels like it's an unnecessary situation to put yourself into.
I guess. I feel like it's not that impactful though.
It might not be. Safe is safe. I would always go to the 6.
Maybe spin zone. Maybe he's setting up a road builder plow to the brickport so Koodle can't road settle there.
Oh yeah, it could work actually. That would be interesting. He's got a crazy hand. Oh, that's an absolutely insane hand here. He is still holding wood as well. He's actually, I believe he's still holding wood and sheep. And then he monoed the ore, rolled the brick and the wheat. Maybe he has 2 monos. That could also be.
Yeah, I mean, what are the odds it gets back to Harv's turn where he will have all the cards that he currently has in his hand?
Don't know. I mean, Koodle has to play a knight, and potentially Donnie also. So, like, actually reasonably high.
Yeah, I guess the 7's really the main thing you're worried about.
Yeah. Unless Donnie doesn't have a knight, in which case he will probably have a mono.
Yes.
Carter saying brick mono was much better. Maybe. I mean, I guess it depends. It probably, like Roll said, there was probably a lot of chatter from both sides. The interested parties trying to get their agenda served. It does hurt Koodle though. Koodle doesn't need the brick that badly, so it's not terrible. Shabba finally built some roads. That is good.
Yeah, that's pretty locked up now. Unless Harv has a crazy road builder play.
Yeah, it's a bit too much work for. It's not really feasible for Koodle to take road here. The road builder's already been played, so. What is going on here? Okay.
Oh, Harv wants insurance.
To give the connect to Chappa.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't think I would have insured a half there.
I don't know if I would have done that if I was Harv.
Yeah, I don't know if you even need that road.
I think if you're Harv, you kind of just have to risk it at that point.
Could work
You're
out.
gonna get robbed. You're gonna get robbed now. Oh
what a
my
two for
god!
Chappa.
No knight from duel. Wait, there's no way. What he would have to be on 2 VP plus mono road builder, or any two combination of the special cards. What the fuck? So he should just win then.
Well, he lost all
What's
of the
the-
ore, so he's holding like 4 brick.
Doesn't Harv have ore?
Yeah. I'm talking
Just
about Kudo's
mono
hand here. Yeah.
Yeah. So he either has like mono Yop or Yop road builder or road builder mono,
Yeah. And
or he has one VP and all
yeah,
three of those
I was going
cards.
to say that is actually also, that would be nuts.
What the fuck? Is Donnie gonna take Army here? Oh no. Okay.
Oh. Huh?
He was just thinking. He was thinking
Okay.
about his options.
Interesting. Wow. Interesting. So we still have no information. Like, yeah, those different combinations could, I mean, vastly different outcomes. Very strange. Okay. Well, Army is still, like, theoretically wide open. I mean, assuming Half hasn't pulled a Knight, they could take it all the way to 7. Which is pretty funny.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
That would be the longest Army race I've ever actually seen, I think.
Yeah, and it's been like tightly contested every step of the way. Like they've never been like more than one separated.
Yeah, Donnie's been chasing. Ever since Kudo had pulled, I think, his second dev, Donnie immediately pulled the next one. And just back and forth. Okay. It's Chappa, likely got a wood there. Okay. Wow. Here we go, Donnie. Oh! Oh, man.
Donnie's in the spot now that you mentioned. 0 cards.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, literally the only way to get a dev here is you mono or you Yop for it. And then
Or Yop, yeah.
So funny. Ah!
There
What the fuck?
What are these guys doing?
Why are both of them slow playing the Knight? They can't both have a mono.
Well, one of them probably is a mono, and they're like waiting to see if the 10 rolls, and they're like, well, it's probably better.
But why did both of them do it? I don't understand.
Maybe they made like a gentleman's agreement. I don't know.
Wow, look at this trade from Donnie here. This is oh man, offering a brick for a dev. I'm surprised that no one took that. The light
great trade.
Yeah.
Donnie has given up on the hustle.
Yo!
Oh,
Wow.
Wait a second.
Half has a city already in hand. Half might have city pop or settle city. Imagine Half settle cities and just wins the game.
A wood mono is huge right now, by the way. Choppa has like 6 wood.
Yeah.
Oh! He does it. He just does double city.
Oh man, that's so funny. Damn, Half with the double or mono. Yeah, he did have both. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, it probably wasn't the wood mono. I didn't realize that Choppa had connected, so road is like literally out of reach now. But
yeah, he's not taking road, but he could have. I don't know what his hand was. Maybe he would have had settle or settle.
Choppa legit has 9 wood in hand right now.
Yeah. He can't spend it either.
Or 8. He has 8 or 9.
It's all dead cards.
Harv might be a victim here of the double mono curse.
It's not looking bad though. It depends on if he has VPs.
It depends on Cool Duel.
It's a game. Everyone get over it. Why? What's happening? Are they arguing in the voice chat because Half played both monos on ore and and this mono did not take a single card from Cool Duel. It's pretty funny.
Harv with 2 monos each time, 3 ore.
Yeah. He might have set it for win. I mean, we don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know like what consecutive rolls are going to get him that. I think he has a decent amount of wood in hand.
I just wanted to point out something I just realized, which is that Chappa actually yopped for road settle on the weak port while holding a road builder.
Wait, that's insane.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Because he definitely had both devs in hand.
Yeah, Choppa's played this game pretty interestingly.
Okay. Anything else that you want to say?
That's all I got.
All right. Yeah, because I'm looking at the spot now, and I feel like, yeah, this is, you would love to have a city here as Chapper. But yeah.
Yeah, all you can do is hope this game doesn't end with Harvard duel.
Yeah, I mean, Chapper literally needs to win. Is there a timestamp on chat messages? On
Is that
Twitch?
it?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I think that's it, folks. GG.
Probably, yeah, okay. GG. Wow, Harv was just on 8.
So there's still VP in the deck. One of those last 4.
Yeah. 1 hour 52. Well.
So I'm curious what the Wood Mono would have done on Harv's turn.
Yeah, I'm also curious. Let's take a look. Wow, do you know what's funny is that Harv's first dev was a knight when he started popping, so the monos came last.
Did he just hold that knight the whole game?
Yeah. He never played it.
That's wild.
He literally literally the game ends with him holding this knight. Okay. So actually he didn't have brick in hand. So this was... It wouldn't have been much of a wood mono. He only had 2 wood in hand. No brick, no sheep. Shocker, Donnie set up with cheeks. Wait, how many points did Donnie lose with? 5. Yo, he almost didn't make playoffs there.
Jeez.
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so the wood mono was 5.
Maybe you just hold the mono if you're Harv there. I don't know if
there was more brick than wood. He could have taken 7 brick.
7 brick.
Yeah. He could have settled citied. He could have settled road city, which would have put him to 8 with an open settle.
Yeah.
I think that would have been pretty good too. I mean, he mono for double city. Yeah, I think I might have gone for the brick there.
It's tough to see though. Like none of us in the moment were thinking brick at all.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna bounce out, but thanks for bringing me in, Dev.
GG, roll.
It was a good game to watch. I'll see you around.
Yeah, man. Thanks for jumping in. Take care. All right. He needed 5. Yeah. If you like Donnie losing on 4 here, like it forks his VP percentage so bad. Like he lost on 5, and almost, yeah. I mean, I think if Donnie had lost on 4, he would have actually not beaten Carter on VP percentage. Just looking at how close it is. There was around 12 wood on the board. Yeah, so in that spot, Harv personally held 2. It would have taken 6. It would have taken 6 wood, which is like not great. You go up to 8. You port down, you settle city. So it's kind of the same thing. The brick mono is better because you settle city and drop a road. Obviously, we know that in hindsight now. But yeah. Getting to 5 points with that setup was the real accomplishment. Dude. Man. That is a Donnie moment. He legit almost didn't make it. And my headphones almost didn't make it too. But yeah, okay, so that's the Premier League season wrap. Let's bring this up on stream so you can see. Okay. Season wrapped. So, what has changed as a result of this game? Well, Chapa didn't win. He needed the win. Pretty unlucky there. Yeah, I was a little bit confused. I didn't realize that he held a road builder. I think if he had a Yop, you probably want to spend the road builder to take road and just extend things that way and try and Yop for a city. Feels nice to me, but yeah. Okay, so season wraps. Noisebon ends top seed. Very nice. Donnie ends up in 3rd, based on VP percentage. Obviously, Sword just above him on 2nd here. The semi-final for this Premier League season is going to be Carter, Rayman, Harry, and Bruno. Quite an eclectic group, all from different backgrounds. It's going to be really interesting. Carter also, yeah, I mean, just literally 1 point off the final. He's going to have to work very hard to make it. And yeah, shout out to some of our fallen soldiers who did literally like 1 or 2 point difference to make the semis or not. And it was very close season, really, really close. Yeah, very nice. Unfortunately, Falcal right in last with a strong VP total, but couldn't make it. And then, damn, Jesus. Look how dominant Rayman and Harry were in VPs compared to the rest of the table. Like, it's not close. This is crazy. They barely dropped points at all. Crazy. That's really crazy. So yeah, that's what's up. And PCL, what, there's 1 game left? There's 1 game left, and it does also have playoff implications. Pawpaw, Julio, I think I talked about this game before. Pawpaw, Julio, Sparrow, and Harry Shower. I was so bad this season, dude. It was terrible. Okay, so if Pawpaw wins 3-60, I mean, he's well into the semis. Same for Julio, 3-59. Yeah, I mean, any 3 win instantly. 2-56 for Sparrow. Does not make it. Okay, yeah. So it's a 2-way tie for that. Yeah, pretty sweet. Cool. Nice. I'm looking forward to these playoffs. It's going to be pretty exciting. I don't know when they are yet, but stay tuned. And I would like to announce one last thing for today is that you don't think Julio's going to be playing? Okay. Playoff hanging by a thread. Oh, for real? Dude. Yeah, it's only 2 people who can stop you though, right? Pawpaw can't get in on points. Oh, he can. Oh, SJ and Shineman could theoretically both get thrown out, but it needs specifically a Pawpaw win, I guess. No, sorry, it needs a Julio win. But if Julio isn't playing, then he can't win. Isn't that it? So it literally, like, if it's a sub, he literally can't win. Okay, so tonight, I'll say in 5 hours, I'm going to be hosting a very exciting Brazilian Premier League game featuring the reigning and back-to-back 2-time Brazilian national champion Shanks. Going to be hosting Bruno, who just made the Premier League semi-final in his debut season. Caio Caminari, I think. Let me check that I got that right. Caio... Yes, I believe that is Caio Caminari. Who is going to Worlds next year, and Pedro Enriquez, I think. You are right? Okay, I'm doing my best. I don't want to get confused. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy game. Very near the end of their first ever season of running the Brazilian Premier League, which is very exciting. And I understand that this game has some pretty big playoff implications. So let's see here. This is actually the standings sheet. You can see here that we're gonna have 5th seed. This is Shanks. Then Pedro in 4th. So 4th and 5th seed both playing here. Bruno in 11th, and Caio. This Caio in 12th. So all of them definitely have a shot to make it based off a win here, and they will be seeded Swiss style based on how this round goes. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm curious, and I do have a Portuguese translator in the house for this match. So yes, we will. I'll try and provide as much context as I can. Yeah, Thiago having a tough ride, but you know, the guy who went to the World Semi-Finals. He's a bit of a beast. I think he literally always qualifies. He's just so good at IRL. Yeah, cool. So anyway, that's going to be happening in exactly 5 hours. So stay tuned for that. But until then, nothing. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll be back in 5 hours for a pretty chungus game. I'm going to be streaming next week. I think I'll be doing 3 streams next week. 3 regular programming streams. I've decided to step up the production on YouTube, like production quantity. A bit of quality, but mostly quantity is the focus. So, I know you kept Portuguese translators in your house in case you needed them. It's pretty badass. Not physically here. Yes. So I will be streaming next week, 3 days, and I'll post that after the game tonight. But yeah, the videos are going to be pretty interesting. Yes, Flying Chinaman, there's a very interesting video coming soon. Yeah. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes open, and I'll see you later tonight. Thank you for coming by. Have a good one. Peace.